Again, we are safe from Delta's high winds and heavy rains, but our shores are facing erosion. Channel 5's Yuri Gonzalez has been out there all morning. So Yuri, what has changed in the time you've been out there?
That's right, Gabby. You said it. We've been here since 4 in the morning. We've been, taking a closer look, monitoring some of the effects that Hurricane Delta has had right here in South Padre Island. What has changed? Well, we've seen, this high tide. It's not as strong as this morning. However, it's still suggested and advised, for people to stay away from this area. We've seen many damages. What are some of the main damages? Well, the dunes have been, affected. Those barriers, especially past Axis 4, Axis 5. If we drive north, we can't get past Axis 4 because of that. Now, we've seen some of the erosion. We also spoke to some residents that live in the area. And again, they said that tide was so high, that it reached this concrete wall. So it's just so you can have an idea of how bad it is. Now, it's been really hard for me to just balance in this water. So imagine trying to take a walk or just a jog. It is impossible. Now, again, we did speak to the director of the shoreline director this morning, and she says that they have been preparing for days because they knew that this high tide would have an impact right here.
I can't stress enough how important our dunes are. So we did lose a lot, but it's great to see that they were doing their job, what they're supposed to do. They're there to protect the island, to protect all the properties.
Again, we're just outside of Clayton's Pier. Many people know this area. We know that usually what we see here is sand. That sand, well, is no longer here. We can see a lot of the debris that's been accumulated in this area. And we can also see this sand. And of course, these are just barriers to make sure that high tide doesn't go into the street, into these apartments, and into other businesses in the area. We will continue to track and monitor what's happening right here in the island. Yuri Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at noon.